Standing here, he's just gonna stand there and yell at you until you fire at him. So I'm gonna use my my Uzis. So he's just gonna stand there and do that. Wow, nice dance, man. You got some moves. What's up, everybody? Badass Games, welcome back to Tomb Raider 2. We are in the Temple of Xian, and we need to go grab this dagger of Xian, which is at the end of this hallway. There it is. Do you see it? Oh my gosh, we're at the end of the freaking game. All we need is grab that and we're good to go. But too bad, we're gonna have to fall down here and do some puzzles first. Alright, so in order to get through this without taking damage, you want to jump just before the blade, and then continue to slide. And at this point, you want to jump and turn around, because at any other point, if you try to jump and turn around, you'll take damage. Veer to the left, so that way you slide down this backwards, okay? Because there's going to be a secret coming up, and we want to make sure that we can grab the edge. Like I said before, if you jump and turn around, you'll probably lose some health, so make sure you slide down that the same way that I showed you, and it's very minimal health that you'll lose, so it's really not that big of an issue at all. Right here is the first secret of the level, the gold dragon, already. Alright, sweet, let's fall into the water down here. We're gonna get sucked down and over this waterfall and into this pool of water. Now there's a couple of fishies that are gonna come attack you, so let's swim out right here and deal with these guys. Alright, remember, no pistols, so we gotta take out the automatics or whatever the heck. I guess I could use Uzis too. So we're only supposed to take about 3 shots from the automatics, but every once in a while she misses, so... Alright, let's fall into the water, and we're going to go into this section right here. Okay, there's 2 paths you can take. You can also go through that one, that opening right there. It doesn't matter. They both lead to the same spot. And also, before I get out, let me just mention that there is a passageway down there, and you can go down there if you'd like to get a small med pack, but we're going to come out of there a while from now, so we might as well just pass it up and just get it later. Okay, so up over here on this ledge, there's some shotgun shells. Just grab these things. And then take out our automatics or whatever, Uzis, and watch this tiger, man. He just appears out of nowhere. Light him up. I'm gonna come up here and on this side, so that way I can get as far away from this tiger as possible and shoot him up. I'll also be on the same side where this jump plate is. Yes, this is a jump plate. Now make sure that you're careful on this thing, because this thing can kill you if you don't know what you're doing. Just run straight forward from it on the side and hold the action button so that way you can make your way up here. You don't necessarily need to hold the action button, but it'll make it a little bit safer for you. Let's go to the very end of this roof of the temple to pull this lever. And this is not going to open the front door. It's going to open up something else. But it's also going to spawn this eagle. So let's deal with him, and now we gotta make our way down. Now, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to take a little bit of damage from this fall. There's really no other way to get around that damage, so yeah, just go ahead and take it, eat it, and then continue on through this way. Now, that trapdoor that opened was back in this one area where I stood up to kill the fish that were in the water. There was a keyhole and also a ladder, you may have noticed, okay? And the trapdoor up above the ladder is now open. That's what the switch did, okay? So this key we don't have yet. We're not going to get that key for a while, so don't worry about it. Just climb up to the very top up here. Yes, this is a very long level, and it's also a very difficult level, so I wish the best of luck to you trying to get through this. If you have a hard time with this level, or if you do not have a hard time with this level, then you're probably a pretty good Tomb Raider player, just saying. Alright, pull yourself up right here and shoot this spider that comes at you. 2 shots from the automatic pistols deals with him. Alright, now we want to fall off this thing backwards, and then we'll find this ladder. We want to go down to the very bottom to where we can grab the very bottom, so that way we can let go and grab this ledge right here, and then shimmy over to the left. You see the stone dragon down there, you can't use that other ladder to get to it. You'll just fall to your death, so don't even try. It's there to trick you, and it does a really good job at doing it. Also, this level has an unreachable med pack, okay? You can't get to it. They have a ladder that looks like you can get to the med pack, but it turns out that they either forgot to program the ladder to actually be a ladder, or yeah, or something. Maybe they are just tricking you. I don't know, but whatever. Alright, here's another ladder over here. Let's use this to get down, all the way down here at the bottom. You probably don't need to be at the bottom, but safest bet, I suppose. Pull yourself up, and now we want to go over here in order to get the secret. We want to stand right here, hop backwards, and grab this ledge. Remember, in Tomb Raider 2, you can't go around edges while holding onto the edge. You have to be, if you want to shimmy, you have to be on the same side. Okay, so now that we're here, we can shimmy all the way over to get the second secret of the level, the stone dragon. Let's pull myself up and go grab this thing. Yay, we have 2 secrets already. We just started this freaking level, and we already got 2 secrets. Alright, we only got 1 left, and that's the Jade Dragon. We're going to see that one. It's going to actually be a little while before we get that, about halfway through this video. Okay, let's go back to the left. Alright, we got all the stuff that we need. Be careful, because that red spit down there is instant death. As soon as you touch it, you're going to die. So don't even bother, man. Alright, pull out the automatics, because there's a small spider that's going to spawn right behind you. 2 shots, 2 shots, as long as you're close enough. Remember, they have to land. Right here's what we want to do, is we want to stand, just jump and grab this ladder, pull ourselves up to the top. I was going to say that, remember that Lara has a chance to miss when she fires her weapon. She doesn't automatically hit her target. And the closer that the target is to her, the more likely she will actually hit the target. So, keep that in mind when you're fighting. Just, you always want to kind of be a little bit closer to your enemies. Alright, now we're pulling ourselves up into here, and we got a little climbing puzzle we have to do. Be very careful in this room, because there are spikes that will impale you and kill you instantly. So don't do that. Jump and grab right here, and then try not to get her footing, because you can shimmy over to the right a lot faster. We need to be all the way over here to the right side, and then we can get our footing, so that way we can do a backflip and jump up to this tile right here. Alright, now from here I'm going to run to the end of these breakaway tiles and let this one go down, because there's some shotgun shells underneath here. Alright, now we can run and jump over into here. You can also do a normal running jump if you'd like. Make sure you jump at the right moments, so that way you can grab this ledge. Do not forget to grab this ledge, otherwise you'll fall down into the spikes. Now before I go any further, I'm going to stop right here and grab some grenades that they left down here for me. Alright, just be careful of those spikes. Remember, instant death on spikes. There's plenty of spikes. There's plenty of instant death in this entire level, so yeah, you're gonna have your fair share. I would save very often if I were you, and if you don't trust your skills in this game. Alright, here is a lever. This lever is what's going to open the door to the temple. So finally we can get into that temple. How do we get back? Well, this would be the way right here. Okay, this is the water where I fought the fish. Okay, the keyhole is right up above me, the gold keyhole, and the ladder that I used to get up to the top are right over there. We swim over here through this hole again and find the temple once again. There's a lot of backtracking in this level, which I enjoy. I love games that make you backtrack like this. For some reason, it just gets me going, man. I love it. Alright, now we're in the temple, finally. Yay! Okay, so inside of here, we got these warriors. Okay, they're not going to fight you, don't worry. But don't get too close to the guys with the blades, except for this one. You can get close enough to pick up these M16 clips. Nice sword, man. Thanks for showing it to us. Alright, just avoid everything else. There's nothing else in there. You can't explore very far anyway. The first row of warriors will not let you get past it anyway, so whatever. Let's pull ourselves up here. You may have noticed a gate down there that'll open later. It's actually used to get up to the top of that room we were just in, but we won't be needing to do that. Okay, now this series of jumps is pretty tricky, so I wish the best of luck to you. What you want to do is run and jump, and then at the very end of each of these slopes, jump, okay? So just wait till Lar gets close to the end, and at this one you need to jump and grab. You can also jump and grab on all of them if you'd like, but you only really need to do it at the very end. Alright, pull yourself up through here, and now we want to do a running jump over to these tiles that are in the distance. Okay? And now a very, very tricky med pack. We have to grab, since I'm doing a all pickups run, I have to grab this med pack, but this is a very, very tricky med pack to get, so I'm going to show you the best way of that I've found of trying to get this thing. There's a couple of different ways you can do it without taking any damage, but this is the one that seems to have, there's a greater chance of actually working out for you. So what you're going to do is just stand here, make sure you're dead center in the tile. You don't have to be exactly in the center, but you just want to be somewhere in the center of the tile, and then walk forward. This thing is going to give away. Alright, now what you're going to do is you're going to slide down. I'm holding forward in the action button just to try to get as much distance. Jump in the air, grab halfway through the air. Oh, it didn't work! It didn't work! Alright, well, if you mess up, then just go straight for the lever. You probably don't care about the med pack. If you mess up like I just did, then chances are you won't be able to grab that med pack. And yeah, so I'm gonna reload and try to get that thing. It seems for some reason I can't get it on my first time through. I always end up having to reload my game. It must change something. I have no idea. But anyway, I'll see you guys back at the spot. Okay guys, I'm back at the spot, and like I said before, I have not been able to grab the med pack my very first time through. I usually have to load my game in order to do it. I just had to reload from the very beginning, so I'm gonna go ahead and save my game before I even try to do this again. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it at this time or not, but I mean, I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. This is the most successful way I've been able to have it. So this try through is gonna be the exact same thing. It's gonna be my first time. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, I just totally messed up here. No, I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna reload my game, guys. Alright, holding forward, and I'm holding jumping forward right now, grabbing the middle in the air. Yeah, for some reason I was able to do it after I reload my game. Odd, I have no idea. Now we want to just run forward, turn the switch, jump and turn around, okay, and you should be able to make it through there without taking any damage at all if you're quick enough. Okay, now in this room there's a couple of boulder traps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run straight for this alcove. You can trigger this boulder if you'd like. I should have showed you where the trigger was at. The trigger is this tile that I'm standing on right now, so as soon as you get onto this tile, the boulder will start rolling. There's also another boulder trap up here, okay, the trigger tile is right in front of me. As soon as I stand on that, it's going to trigger a boulder directly in front of me. So I recommend triggering that and getting out of the way. You can either fall down or you can do what I did and jump. There's another boulder coming up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle over here for this ramp right here and take a step forward because the trigger tile is like catacorn or two in front of me. So I'm going to roll and then just roll to get out of the way. It's going to roll right by me and I don't have to worry about it. Here's the ladder to pull myself up into the next section. There's a lot of climbing that we need to do in this in this area, so yeah, this level, I'd say that it's actually very easy to do without using a med pack. The hard part is actually doing it without saving. So yeah, I wish the best of luck to you, and there's a lot of instant death in this level. Okay, this is one of my favorite areas in this level. It's this dark room, okay? There's no enemies except for a tiger, and the tiger doesn't spawn until after you pull the switch over here. I'm going to toss that flare right there so we can see it spawn. Okay, so I'm going to come around the corner that I just went around. I'm going to pull this lever, and as soon as I do that, it's going to spawn the tiger. I'm going to switch to my shotgun because it's only going to take 2 shots from this thing to do him in. And there he is. 1, 2. Blow him away, and then slide another flare because it's dark. And now we got to get through some blades, okay? The blades are down below. We got to go down. We can't go up. This ladder leads to nothing if we go up. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to stand right here, and I'm looking at this blade. What I'm doing is I'm going to wait for the blade to open. Once it opens, once it hits the wall to the left, I'm going to tap the roll button and hold the action button so I can grab the ledge. So as soon as it opens, I'm going to do that. For some reason, she goes straight to the blade and she doesn't take any damage. And the same thing here, I'm just going to get down, I'm going to wait for that blade to open up. As soon as it starts opening, I'm going to let go of the action button. And I avoid any of the damage. Okay, so now we're in this room. We just got to avoid these rolling blades, okay? You want to get past one and then wait and then get past the other. That's the goal right there, clearly. And there we go. Now we are in the same room above the room with all the warriors, okay? So we're in that room. The room where I picked up the M16 ammo. There are some eagles floating around here. So deal with them. I'm surprised this guy actually went down below. I hate it when they do random stuff. Takes forever for me to kill them if they do random stuff. Yeah, just get what's coming to you, man. Just get what's coming to you. Alright, now we have to do a timed run. So what you can do is you can save your game here before this button, before you press this button, okay? I recommend it if you're not good at timed runs, but I'm going to try to show you how to get through this. You press the button, and then you roll instantly. Do a running jump, and then you want to count to 3. 1, 2, 3 steps, alright? 1, 2, 3 steps, and then jump. And then you'll be able to make it all the way across there. If you jump too soon, you'll probably fall off the thing, and yeah, you have to start over, take some damage, blah, blah, blah. Alright, now this part, alright, we got a couple of spiky potatoes swinging around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on this side, okay, on the right side. You can also do this from the left side, but I recommend doing it on the right side. You'll see why here in a little bit. As soon as the first bag, as soon as the first spiky potato starts swinging to the left, you just start running, and don't stop. Hang to the right, on the right edge of the bridge, and then make it all the way. Now press this button, and then press this button, okay? If you do it in the other order, then the timing's off and you'll probably die. So make sure you do it in that order, from right to left. Alright, so this part's timed as well. We got a boulder chasing us, we got a camera angle, but this camera angle is actually pretty cool. You want to make sure you run and jump at the very end of that, okay? Because if you don't, you probably will not grab this edge. It's a very, very hard ledge to grab, especially when they give you that stupid camera angle, so be careful. You can tap the look button to get rid of the camera angle. Okay, from here you can actually continue if you don't care about items. You want to go across that bridge, but if you do care about items, you do want to come up here because there are a couple. In fact, you don't want to go, you don't even need to go this way. I'm going this way because going this way spawns 2 spiders, which is kind of interesting. If I go the other way, I don't spawn the spiders, but since I'm going for all kills, I'm going to go this way. Standing on this tile spawns 1 spider. Okay, he's right there. Kind of dark in here. And standing on this tile right here spawns the other one. It's a little bit further over here. So if you came from the other direction, you would not have spawned the spiders. But you can come back here and you can grab a couple of automatic ammo. Now there's a switch right here, and I recommend not pulling the switch, okay? Because it makes life a little bit more difficult. I'm going to go ahead and pull the switch for you to show you what it does, and also show you how to get through it in case you make your life difficult. So let's go ahead and pull this thing. It basically breaks that bridge away, and it causes a bunch of other environmental changes out here. So, you know, it doesn't really do anything beneficial, so you don't have to pull it, like I said. I'm going to do it for you anyway. Don't forget about the automatic ammo over here as well. And now let's make our way down. I'll show you how to get past all of this stuff. Now, if you ended up not pulling the lever, which is what is recommended, then you wouldn't have to do a lot of this stuff. There'd be the bridge out there. You could use the bridge to get across. But if you did pull the lever, I'll show you how to get through this. What you want to do is you want to kind of walk to this corner right here. You don't want to go any further than this one, the tile that I'm on right now. You can see the dragon head right there. This is the tile you want to be standing on. And you want to do a running jump over for its paw. Okay, this right here, its claw, whatever you want to call it, its hand, I don't care. And then you want to walk to the edge of this thing over here. Do not try to jump on that center tile because for some reason the face decoration blocks you from jumping over there and you will probably fall down to your death. Alright, now let's aim for this platform right over here, do a running jump, and then I'll walk to the edge of this one, and then also do a running jump. Now there's a couple of ways you can get over here as well. I recommend also coming this side. If you pull the lever, I recommend coming from the side that I came on. If you go the other side, then the path is a lot more trickier, but you can always go back around. So like I said, I recommend doing it this way. There's a couple ways you can do this. You can stand right here and then jump on that jump plate, and it'll launch you up over there. Make sure you hold the forward button. Or what you can do is you can use it this way. I recommend this way because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do from over here anyway. Run and jump and grab this bridge, or what's left of the bridge, and then you're good to go. Now there's a couple of things you can do here as well. You can either jump and grab on that ledge over there, but there's a boulder that's going to come down that thing, and it's going to crush you if you don't know about it. And also, so what you got to do once you do that is you got to jump over to this platform right there, but there's also a boulder there, so you know there's a bunch of boulders for you to avoid. I recommend not doing that. What I recommend doing is this, and I haven't actually done this without triggering the boulders yet, so let's see what happens. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a run and jump over for this jump plate and hold the forward button, see where this sends me. And it's going to send me to death. Okay, well, that didn't work out as planned. I'll see you guys back at this spot. Alright guys, I'm back at this spot right here. I just got done killing some spiders and also picking up those automatic ammos. I'm going to actually go ahead and save my game just in case something crazy like that happens again. Okay, so one thing that I did not do is I did not pull that lever, okay, just to show you that, you know, life's a lot easier if you don't pull the lever. We can get onto this tile. Well, actually, I can't get onto that tile over there, but we want to get onto the bridge, and it's a lot easier to do that without that lever pulled. Oh, maybe, gosh, wow. Okay then, I'm glad I saved the game. I'll see you guys back here. Alright guys, I just got done loading the game, trying to just do random things. Alright, that didn't work either. Alright, this time, I promise, guys, I'll promise we'll make it, okay? I'll do the right thing. I lied to you just now, I hope you don't mind. I swear I'm not doing this on purpose. Alright, so, let's get through this part, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna aim for this claw again. And I'm going to aim for the bridge. I believe that the face decoration is what's causing a lot of the pain here, so you got to make sure that you run and jump and angle Lara Croft over for this bridge. But if you're able to get on this bridge, then life is a lot easier. Now I really want to see about this trick that I was trying to do earlier. I'm surprised I wasn't able to hit this jump plate properly. But if you do it right, you should be able to launch yourself up here. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, now we also need to get the Jade Dragon. You can see it there on the left side of the screen. And the same jump plate that I just landed on is what's going to get us there. So fall off, hold the forward button. You don't need to hold action, you don't need to hold jump or anything. Just hold forward while you're on that slope and you'll land perfectly fine up here. Now let's do a running jump over to get this Jade Dragon. Alright, this is the final secret of the level, and this secret comes with a bunch of Uzi ammo. Just loads of Uzi ammo, so now we're fully stocked almost on Uzi ammo. Okay, now we gotta get down, but we gotta keep in mind that there's boulders up there, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a running jump over for this tile right here. Keep in mind that there's a boulder coming, do a side jump. There's also another boulder coming, so I'm just gonna turn real quick and avoid it. Okay, so there we go, and now we're going to jump. We're trying to get up to that upper left-hand corner where the boulder was. By standing right here, we spawn an eagle. Cause it to perish, and now we need to continue our jumps up here. Now be very careful because you might actually hit the slope and go down. So you don't want to go down. If you hit the slope, you're pretty much going to die. Just a fair warning, okay? There are some ledges you can land on, but there's some spikes. There's also lava down below. You know, it's just not pretty, okay? I'm not even sure if that's lava. I'm pretty sure it's demon spit or something. Okay, now we come into this room, and we find a box with a crazy face on it. We can move this. We need to move it out. So we can either push it, actually. I think you can push it. I never tried it, actually. But I usually pull it out twice, and then I go on to the other side. I believe pushing a box is faster in the old school Tomb Raider games, the classic Tomb Raider games. Let's see, can you push it? Yeah, you can push the box twice if you want as well. Alright, let's pull this lever. Okay, it's going to drop a trapdoor right here. And now what we gotta do is we gotta be careful because there's a boulder trap right behind us. But it doesn't trigger until we step on a certain tile. So, yeah, let's just run straight. There's an opening to the left. So veer to the left when you get to the end of that hallway. And then this will take us back to the area with all the statues of warriors or whatever. It also spawned a couple of tigers while we were gone. Okay, and you might be wondering, well, why are we back here? This doesn't make any sense, you know, like, why do we happen to be coming back here? I'm trying to kill a tiger, and I'll tell you here in a second. There's next one. Okay, there's only 2 tigers, so let's just get rid of them. I usually shoot them from up above, but the reason why we're back here is because now we have the dragon seal that we can place into here to open this door and continue our journey through the temple. Alright guys, so apparently I missed a kill here. Thank you very much to Starman38 who pointed this out to me before I released the video. And also, if you forget the emblem that's supposed to go right here, in case you forgot to get that, this is also how you get back to get it. Okay, so what you want to do is when you come back down here, there is a shortcut to get back up. You just go this way. I wasn't actually sure what this shortcut did when I made the video, but now it makes a lot more sense to me. Okay, so this is going to take you right back up to the very top, and what you want to do is you want to run and jump back over here, and you want to press this button. This is where it's going to take you back to the dragon place, in case you, like I said, you forgot the dragon emblem, or if you want this extra kill, which is what I'm going to go back for. The door is shut behind you, and also, this is shut right here, and it's like, oh my gosh, am I stuck? No. What happened is there's also a trapdoor right here that opened up, but this also spawned, this basically spawned also this tiger that's going to come out at you right here soon. There he is. Okay, and now in order to get back, so you can't go back the same way you came because the door's shut on you, you basically have to go back into this lava area, which actually gives you plenty of opportunity to go get the mask in case you forgot it. So basically, in order to get back, I won't do the same trick that I did last time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go this way. I've already got the mask, so I don't need to go grab it. I'm just going to make my way back to the entrance by going this direction. I don't have to worry about any boulders, okay, because the boulders have already went through. And then just pretty much make our way all the way back up. Okay, we're aiming for that hole again, where the Hulk came out at. So let's get back up in there. Also, the boulder trap that was a result of all this has also gone by. So, yeah, we just pretty much got a free ride this time through. Oh, dang it. Well... okay, so actually going back is gonna kill myself. Okay, I'll see you guys back at this spot. We'll get back through this. Okay, guys, I'm basically back at the spot. I actually didn't fall down. I don't really have to fall down. I just kind of did that to show you that you can go back and get the dragon seal if you need it. But you can actually jump up from here too. It makes it a lot quicker for you. So yeah, do it this way if you'd like. Don't fall off again, Lara. Oh my gosh, I almost killed myself again. For real though. I just want to mention one more thing though, that that kill that I just got does not count. It's not going to count toward the end, so I'm actually -1 kill on the end of my stats at the end of this video. So just so you guys know that. All right, let's not mess up this time. I was surprised. I actually just kind of I thought I was gonna be able to run off and jump up here, but that was not the case. All right, remember this box is already moved out. And yeah, this is where I had the boulder trap. Okay, like I said, this boulder trap has already gone through. You just gotta jump past the boulder itself, and then this takes you right back into the thing. And then I'll get right back onto the walkthrough here, because this is where I pick up at. All right, so let's get back to the walkthrough. So the door opens, and don't go too far. Okay, there's a rolling blade right here that will trick you if you don't know about it. All right, let's pass it up. I'm gonna go into this alcove. And then just sit here and wait for it to come back the other direction. There it is. And then continue on through here. Now sliding slope and into another timed section, okay? You have a limited amount of time here, but you have plenty of time, I'll tell you that much. Right here is a small med pack, so go ahead and grab this thing. And then you gotta pull 3 switches in this room. The 3 switches are the ones that are not obvious, okay? Clearly, the other switches, they're decorations. These ones are not decorations. So make sure you pull these. It doesn't matter what order you pull them in. You just have to pull all 3 of them. Now, the reason why you gotta hurry up is because there's a ceiling of spikes coming down. It's gonna try and crush you. Alright, so try to avoid that, okay? Death is bad. Death is bad. Lesson of the day, people. Okay, so this is how we're going to get up here. There's a platform right here that we can use to pull ourselves to the top of this waterfall. Okay, we're kind of stuck here right now. We can't go back. But from here, we're going to stand... I'm going to stand up here. There's going to be another fish that comes through this water that I'm going to deal with while I'm outside of the water. I can see its shadow, so it won't take too long for him to come out here. There, he's dealt with. Now let's jump into this water. You cannot swim down this passageway. There's something preventing you from doing that. It's a current or something. And what we gotta do is we gotta pull this lever. It's gonna stop that current. It's actually gonna shut a door that's gonna stop that current, is the premise. Okay, so there's that. And before I go down there, now you can swim down there, but before I go do that, I'm gonna swim up over here and grab a couple of items. Okay, pull ourselves up out of this water right here. We will find a large med pack and some grenades. Some grenades! Yeah, we got so many grenades. It's ridiculous. Alright, fall back into the water, and now you have to hurry up, okay? Because we have limited amount of breath, and we've got a lot to do in this water. We're not going to find air until, like, the very end. So we're going to swim down here. You'll notice that there's a lever on the wall. They want you to pull that, but you don't want to pull it just yet, because that's going to send you back to the... It's going to open that gate and send you back. We want to swim through here instead. There's a lever right there that you can pull, but I'm going to go right here real quick and grab this small med pack. And then I'm going to go pull this lever. Okay, just get near it, hold the action button, and then roll as soon as you're able to. Just hold the roll button until she rolls. And then swim in here, hold the action button, she'll pull this lever. Hold the roll button until she rolls, and then start swimming again. Alright, look how much breath we have. We have to do all that in one breath. And now here is another lever that you can pull. Actually, you probably don't even have to do all that. But this is the one lever that I bypassed. As you can see, it's sucking me down. Lara automatically points up in my game. I'm not sure if it does that in the PC version or if you have another version that has that fixed or whatever. But yeah, she points up, and then just hold the swim button, she'll surface. You'll get your breath back. And basically what we did is we opened this gate. But before I go in there, I'm going to also pull this lever because we're going to need to do it anyway. Alright, this is going to raise the water level again. If you remember, this entire room was flooded, okay, and we need to be able to get up to the top there. But before I go up there, I'm going to go into this room that we opened, okay, so that we can get access to this lever. It's going to open the gate to let us out of here. So the gates now open up above. We have the water level raised. If you don't have the water level raised, then you have to pull the lever down below, and you will be able to swim up here and into this room. Now be careful, there's another fish in here. Is he dead? He's dead. Okay, and there's also 2 pickups. You can fall in the water, there's no danger in falling in the water. You can get back out if you do. And also, there's some shotgun shells in the water. Let me go ahead and light a flare because it's kind of dark. 2 pickups worth of shotgun shells, that's awesome. And now we have a time. You can see the spiked wall. Usually if you see a spiked wall like this, that means, hey, timed run. There's a switch right here that you need to pull real quick before that spiked wall gets you. Then you got to run to the other end and fall off. Now you can actually get to the other side of that wall, but there's nothing behind it. Okay, and you fall through the trapdoor, you get sucked down all the way, and then we finally get that gold key that will open up that gold lock. And here's that small med pack that I mentioned at the very beginning of the level. We can finally pick that up. I see, like I said, we're going to come through here anyway. Might as well leave it there. We'll get it later type thing. Alright, now as you can see, we're back in this open area again. It sent us right back to the right spot, which is awesome. And this is where the gold key goes. This is going to open up those 2 doors to the left. And we can go in there now. And this is what we're going to want to do. There's going to be another fish. Okay, you got to do this one kind of quickly too, okay? We want to swim to the right. There's a lot of time stuff in this level. It's a very difficult level. I'm not lying to you when I say that. And I'm going to get out my harpoon gun because there's a fish in here. I'm going to swim right here to the center. There he is. He got me once. That's fine. Here's one of the levers that we need to pull. Okay, you're stuck in here until you pull this lever, by the way. Pull that lever, and it's going to open the gate so you can get out of here, but there's also a small med pack right here. Now, it didn't open the gate that you came through. It actually opened up the other gate on the other side of that little pillar. So you got to make sure you swim this way in order to get out. And then go straight after you come out of there. You'll find an opening where you can swim up. Now, there's also a fish in these waters. I'm going to sit around here and wait for him because I want to kill him. All kills, you know what I'm saying? There he is. Okay, I just gotta make sure that he gets to the right spot. I know I'm running out of breath, but I have no worries, man. I have no worries. Alright, pull myself up and turn myself around. She can aim at it. Oh my gosh. Oh, Uzi's fine. I'll just use the Uzis. I was gonna use the automatics, but... Oh no, it's gone now. There he is. Oh no, why do you gotta hide behind the pillar? Wasting my time and stuff, fishy. Come out, come out. There you go. Okay, now let's go in here. This is the spider cave, so if you hate spiders, I'd skip ahead a couple minutes. And, yeah, each one of these areas that has light, like this right here, there's a spider spawn, so it's small spiders. So you don't have to worry about any big guys, at least not just yet. So, like, right over here, you see the flares. Yeah, don't pick up the flares right away because these things are going to come down on you. Just lay waste to them however you feel like laying waste to spiders. pick up those flares, and then let's go spawn some more. I'm gonna use the automatics this time. And right here... And there's two... Some of them spawn twice. Like, there's two spiders spawn in those spots. And now we finally get to fight a big guy right here. Okay, the automatics seem to do a really good job. It seems like the M16 doesn't do too hot job on those guys, so... Yeah, I don't know. I'd recommend using a weapon that you can maneuver around with easily. I know it's dark in here, I'm sorry. I do not light flares in the spider cave. It's one of my rules. Now I got a comment here from Jamie Brown who wants me to use the grenade launcher on some of these spiders. So let's pull this bad boy out and blow some of these spiders up. It only takes 2 shots from the grenade launcher, by the way. Now there's a spider that's going to spawn from up there. He doesn't spawn until you stand on one of these tiles right here. Go poof! Alright, he's dead. Alright, now there's 2 more spiders that are going to spawn. As soon as I come down here, they're going to come from the ceiling, so don't be too freaked out. I hope I hit him. I don't know. I'm not even sure if that counted as a hit. Oh, it did. Alright, and then there's another one. Where you at, buddy? There he is. Right behind me. They always seem to come from behind. They're pretty good about that. Okay, keep in mind that as I'm killing the spiders with the grenade launcher, there's a bug that counts the kills as 2 kills, so my kill count is going to be off by 1 for each thing that I kill with the grenade launcher. Okay, as you can see, I found this ledge over here. Sorry, I do not light flares in the spider cave because it's so creepy and awesome. And I found the ledge over there. You run and jump, and you can grab this ledge. You can grab this ledge right here. Okay, we got to pull ourselves up. And then from here, we gotta do a running jump over to this ledge. You can land on it, you don't need to grab anything. And then from here, we're just gonna do a hop over to that ledge. But be mindful, because as soon as you hop over to that ledge, a spider's gonna spawn from the other corner. So let's take out this grenade launcher, blow this guy up, jump and turn. Okay, and then, yeah, poof him. Poof him up. Yeah, so there we go. Finally, all the spiders are dead, but look at this thing. It's like this big pulsating egg sac. That's disgusting. I like it. Okay, do a running jump from here over to this platform right here. You'll land safely onto it. Make sure you line yourself up if you're worried about where it's at or whatever. Do a run jump over to this guy. You have to grab its ledge. And then, yeah, from here we just do a standing jump from the edge to grab here and pull ourselves up. And we are finally out of the spider cave. And the whole reason why we came in here was so that way we can get the silver key, which is on top of the pillar inside of here. Okay, we were in this room before. This is actually where I surfaced out of the water, killed the fish, and then went into the spider cave. And here is the silver key. We finally got this thing. Let's dive into the water. There's our dead fish. We gotta go back the same way we came, okay? Now that we have the silver key, we can go finish off this level. Alright, so swim back this way. Alright, remember, this is where we use the gold key to open up this door. There's the other 2 dead fish. The gold key receptacle is right there on the left side. We need to go back toward the temple, okay, where the temple entrance is. Alright, and there's our temple. And this is where the silver key is going to go. Alright, and this is going to open up this door, and then we are going to have to climb this slope. Now, there are a couple of boulder traps in here, okay, so be careful. What I do is I always shimmy to the left before I pull myself up, so that way all I have to do is do a slight angle to the left or to the right, and then jump and grab in the air to grab the next one. This time we're going to spawn a boulder, so be very careful. Just aim yourself, be patient, okay, and just be patient but quick. Turn to the left so that you can avoid the second boulder, and boom, we now have that boulder trap completed. Here are some automatic ammo. This is back in the area where the boulder traps, where the boulders were sitting. And now we're going to come out into this other open area. And there's going to be a tiger that spawns on the other side. I'm going to get out my Uzis so I can spray him. We got plenty of ammo for this stuff, so. Finish him off. There's also an eagle that spawned. As you can see, we're right above the temple. And over here, there's going to be another tiger, okay? It doesn't spawn until you enter this room. So I'm going to pull out my shotgun. It's also going to spawn to the left of where I'm facing right now. I'm going to turn to that direction. I'm just going to do some side jumps. Just blast him as you're doing those side flips, and he will perish. Alright, now in order to get through this room, I'm going to pull myself up on this slope. Jump and turn, doesn't really matter. You'll land on this ledge regardless as long as you jump. Alright, I'm going to aim for this ledge and pull myself up. There are a couple other ways you can grab this ledge if you're having a hard time with that jump. And for now, you want to bypass these jump plates. The jump plates will take you all the way up to a door. Well, we don't have the door open. We need to open this door. Right here's the spinny blade. Just kind of jump and avoid that thing. Good luck. And then come up over here. There's a couple of pickups right here that we need to get. There's a large med pack. There's also some Uzis right here by the skeleton's feet. And then we're going to go across this bridge, and as soon as we do that, this spinny blade, the rolly blade's going to come down and try to crush us. Alright, and there's also this switch. This is what's going to open up that door. Finally, we can go up there. Okay, and it also spawned a eagle. I'll take out my Uzis again. Oh, he's right on me. He's dead. Now, getting back is actually kind of difficult, because you got this spinny blade. I'm going to wait for it to come toward me, and then I'm going to jump across the bridge. Continue to jump, because this thing rolls faster than you can run. You need to jump, because jumping makes you move faster. It's kind of difficult to get through that. You should probably save before you try to do that. Okay, now you could go back down there and use the jump plates, but there is an item that we can get from here. I'm going to slide off down this way. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the bottom of this ladder. Be very careful, okay, because death is down below. You want to get down to the very bottom, and then as soon as you're there, you want to let go and grab this ledge. Pull yourself up to claim the Uzi clips. There we go. So, now that we have that, we got to kind of backtrack a little bit. We can fall through here safely, right back out to the entrance of the temple. Remember that you wanted to go through this direction. Okay, this is going to take us back. This is where we use the silver key, the boulder traps, and all that stuff. So yeah. Try to get lined up for this jump. Remember, but the boulder traps, they're through. You don't have to worry about those anymore. And you can also avoid this entire area. You can also avoid doing this whole thing over anyway if you decide you do not want the Uzi clips. Alright, but since we're doing all pickups, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do those things. Gotta do those things. Okay, so now we have that door open. We can use those jump plates in order to make it to the top, and we can go through that door. Okay, so in order to use the jump plates, though, it's kind of tricky. You kind of have to do it a specific way, otherwise you will probably die. So you might want to go ahead and save your game before you do this, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you the proper way of doing this. What you want to do is walk to the edge, or just basically put your back to this wall. It's all you really need to do. And do a running jump, and just hold forward for the first 3 jumps. Just hold forward. Do not let go forward. You don't even have to hold jump, but on this last one, you have to hold the action button so you can grab this ledge and pull yourself up. Now there's going to be an eagle that spawns, and you don't have a whole lot of room to mess around, okay? Because if you fall off this thing, you probably will die. Alright, so yeah, be wary of that. Let's jump up here and go into this room. Probably my favorite room in the entire game. This place is awesome. You got red, yellow, and green colors all over the place. Okay, let's do a run and jump over to this platform right here. As you can see, there's a keyhole right here. We don't have the key, so we need to get that thing, right? Do it jump over here, but this is timed right here. We needed to jump up here and use this ladder to climb up. Be very careful because the spike wall can do damage while you're on the ladder. So try to be somewhere in the middle to the left side of the ladder as you climb up this thing. Otherwise the spike wall will probably do damage to you. Okay, climb up, and we are now in a good spot. Alright, we're up in the above all this stuff. Pull ourselves up. We got another spiked wall right here. Okay, it's not going to activate until you stand on the tile right here. Do a running jump and grab this thing. Do not fall down because there's spikes down there. You'll die instantly. You want to climb up to the top of this thing. Alright, and now that we're here, what we gotta do is we gotta kind of go around this corner. Is this the way I want to go? Yes, it is. Okay. You see the 2 shut gates there. We're gonna open up one of them. The switch to do that is right here. You may have also noticed the gate right here, this little trap door. That's gonna open later. We're gonna come up through that thing. Okay, and now there's the key. This is the key that we need to grab. You can actually jump and grab that pillar from here. It's very possible. It's very tricky though, and yeah, I'm gonna not do that because I haven't saved in a while. I'm gonna make sure I do the safe route. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do the safe jumps in order to get to this key. Got to angle to the right, jump and grab. And now we have, this is what's called the main chamber key. Okay, now that we have that thing, let's get onto this thing, this dragon. Okay, it's not alive. And now we just use these slopes. I'm not going to hold anything on the controller. I'm just going to let the slopes do their job. And at the very end, I'll land on this platform. Safely. You don't even have to do anything. It'll put you there. Okay, so now we have to do a special run and jump back. Okay, we got to get between the door and this dragon. Kind of a little tricky jump. Not too hard though, I guess. I'm kind of talking it up. It's really not that bad. And this is where the main chamber key goes. Now this key is going to do two things. First of all, it's going to open up a trapdoor that we don't know about yet. And it's also going to raise this platform right there. Okay, so we can actually make the jumps we need to get over there. So let's do a running jump onto this thing, then do a running jump over to this ladder. And now we're going to climb to the top here. Keep in mind, though, that at the very behind you, you can actually backflip off this thing and land on a ledge, and there's a switch there. Now, you don't necessarily need to do that. What I recommend doing instead of doing that is just climbing to the top here and then going to the right side. Okay, because you can get off safely here. Alright, you can get off the ladder safely there. If you did a backflip, you'd land on that platform, not where the spikes are, but the platform to the right. As you can see, there's a switch there. Hopefully you guys can see that. I can see it just fine. What the switch does, if you're curious, what it does is going to put those flames out so you can make your jumps to get back here. That's all it does, okay? There's nothing special. It's just kind of like a little, trick, I suppose. I don't think they realized that you could get off the ladder from the side, but that doesn't make sense because you kind of needed to rely on that to begin with, so, I don't know. Whatever, let's pull ourselves back up into here. Another thing that switch did, or by putting that key in, is it opened up this door right here. Well, no, that door. This one right here. Okay, if you're confused as to which one you want to go through, look at the pillar that's the dragon's wrapped around. This pillar does not go up to the ceiling, okay? So that's the wrong one. This is the one that we want, okay? Even if you didn't have the key, you'd still want to come to this one if it was open, but usually it's not. Anyway, we want to do a running jump. We need to get onto the other side of that pillar because there's a ladder on that side. And that's pretty much going to take us to the end of the level, almost. A couple more puzzles, a couple more jump puzzles that are very difficult to get through. Do a running jump. This is a slide platform, so jump at the very end of that. If you don't jump, then you'll slide down the dragon, and if that happens, then just let it happen, and don't touch anything. You'll do the same thing. You'll land safely, but then you got to kind of climb everything back again, so I recommend not doing that. Now let's climb this ladder and up into the next section. Now, these jumps are actually quite difficult, so if you're having a hard time, if you don't have quick fingers, muscle memory, whatever, then, yeah, I wish the best of luck to you. You might want to go ahead and save your game. Alright, I'm going to get just below this blade, not like just below it, but about this far, about 2 ladder prongs below it, do a backflip, and then jump and grab to grab this ledge. There's a slope that was behind me after I jumped off the ladder, that I jumped to grab this one. Now I pull myself up to about the height of that lamp, and then I'm going to jump and turn around in the air and grab this ladder. These are necessary jumps that you have to be able to do in order to get through this level. But once you do them, you are practically done with this level. Just climb up, hold the action button, do not let go of that thing, because if you do, you'll die and you have to start over from your last save point. But we are pretty much there. All I gotta do is get to the top here. Alright, now over to the right. So close. So close. And we're there. Alright, so let's do a dive into the next part, and we'll get a cutscene, and then we'll get some stats. And there you guys have it. Took me 35 minutes, used no health packs, got all the secrets, I killed a bunch of stuff. Remember, I used the grenade launcher on some enemies, so some of those kills counted as 2. And I'll see you guys in the floating islands. I'm badassgamez. Take it easy.